to be the first in school history to get 3 All-States. There's a couple that got 2, but to be the first to get 3 just means everything to me, just to make history my senior year.
There's so many variables that go into it, and it just depends on how a kid performs on a certain day. And you know what, he showed up to big meets, so Saturday Scott, he'd run them on Saturdays for sure. I think probably if you look at the way he approached this season, I mean, last year he's such a competitor, he didn't want to lose any meet, but I think he was probably a little bit smarter this year with some of his weekday meets, and Saturday was the big picture for him this year.
Just like I said in every other interview I've had this year, just sectionals was a big relief just to know that I made it back down to state, and all the hard work in the summer was going to be put into one race, and all the sprints and miles I put in the summer over the last 4 years just go down to less than 15 minutes of just one day.
He did some things on his own too, and just things looking like maybe 2 or 3 steps ahead. He realized it might be a little bit cold on state Saturday, so he goes on morning runs in just a t-shirt and shorts, trying to simulate what he may face on race day. So, but yeah, I mean that maybe some of his practices and his mileage, especially at the beginning of the year, were a bit longer than maybe what some other guys were. But there towards the end, I mean, he was doing what everybody else did, took ownership of the team, and kind of brought them up a little bit.
Just my first couple years, I wouldn't talk to anyone. I was a really quiet kid, and I'd kind of run in the back, not being able, even on the team, I wouldn't want to run in front. And then just developed into kind of the leader of the team, and kind of took a couple of the freshmen under my wing this year and tried getting them to perform at sectionals and regionals. So just kind of filled the leadership role this year, coming in and being my second year as captain. I kind of knew that everyone was looking up to me, and I had to kind of urge him
on. He's had a great support system. His family's very supportive. He had friends, family down there at the state meet, and it all kind of culminated in a big bear hug from his dad there when he crossed the finish line and came out of the chute. It was pretty neat to see.
Amboy was a big confidence booster running against Grant Narcaza. He got second last year, state runner-up. So coming back and facing him and almost knocking him off, but he got me the last 100 meters. And then there's kind of a setback. My grandpa ended up in the hospital, and just he didn't see me run, I think it was all postseason, conference on. So just he was a big motivator. He was always in the back of my mind running regionals and sectionals in state. So that was a big motivator for the season, aside from me wanting to break all the records. Just kind of wanted to do it for him, and he made it to a lot of my meets last year, and he didn't get to really see me run this year, my senior year, so just kind of wanted to do it for him.